We're going to be speaking French, English, Punjabi, and Urdu. So I would like to thank you, interpreters, for the work that you're going to do, because this is rather complicated. I just wanted to tell you that in this last session before lunch, that we have experienced a number of very unusual facts, but you know that Human Rights Watch has been supporting Mr. Ashiq Bibi from the beginning. She has been condemned to death. She spent 6 years on death row in Pakistan. Her appeal was rejected a few weeks ago. And the last chance that we have is that she would be pardoned from the Supreme Court of Pakistan. Leon, can we give Joseph another headset? So we are talking about Ashiq Bibi and blasphemy in a country where today there are 3,000 people who have been sentenced, condemned, awaiting sentences, accused of blasphemy. Blasphemy in Pakistan are applied to non-Muslims. There's a Christian minority and a Catholic minority that is large. And Ashiq Bibi is part of this group, and she has become an icon of what can happen concerning the law of blasphemy against the minority group. Her husband is here, and this is extremely moving for us to meet with Ashiq, her husband. This is the third or fourth time that he's left the country. He went to Spain and to Paris. It was quite complicated to have him come from Pakistan, resolving the visa problems, etc. So before we hear Ashiq, I would like to ask you to watch a video of Ashiq Bibi, where she herself, in her own voice, will recount what happened to her in 2009. This was recorded in 2010 when she spoke to Talman Tazir, the governor, who was killed because he allowed this video to be made. So we will now watch the video, and then we will come back to you and speak to you.
Donc c'est une.
They asked me to bring water, and I said yes, I will bring to you. And then they said that would you like to convert to be a Muslim? And I said that no, I am on my own religion. I am a Christian, and we Muslim and Christians, we are equal. And they said that our prophet will go alive to the heaven, and what do you think about that? I said that I don't know about this question, and go to ask these religious questions from your religious scholar, is called Kari, and I don't know what Kari understood about me. And then they brought me to the police station, and I asked them that I am innocent. I haven't did anything wrong. It's not some sort of blasphemy, or I am not blasphemous doing.
Thank you. Ashiq Bibi is 48 years old. She has 5 children. And for the past 6 years, she's been abandoned in a cell in Pakistan, living through terrible conditions. Strong international pressure was roused because there was a risk that she would be killed in prison. So I would like to thank her husband once again for coming here today. Could you tell us when you saw your wife for the last time? How is she?
It passed some weeks that I went there, and she's okay somehow. She's not fine, we cannot say that she's happy there, but I can pray for her that she will be safe over there and she will come out from the prison.
Ce blasphème, votre femme qui est dans le couloir de la mort, qu'est-ce que vous attendez de nous ici en Europe?
This is a grave charge, that of blasphemy. What would you like us in Europe to do?
I am here to explain you, and you have, as you have seen on the short film, that what she was saying, it's a really true story, and I am very helpful to all of you and all the human rights activists who are already helping me, and all the peoples who want to work, and I'm hopeful that you will help me.
We've heard a great deal about how blasphemy in Pakistan was one that divided Muslims and Christians in the country. Now, how do things happen on a daily basis in Pakistan in living with Muslims?
We are living with the Muslims, and blasphemy law is they are implementing. It's implemented on the Christians. It's not all about the blasphemy. They are finding some fake reasons to implement that law, and it's very difficult law.
Parler en anglais, you will speak in English, Joseph. I would like to ask a question for you. I knew that, Joseph, you are in charge of a very important in Pakistan. You are working with young people in terms of education. Could you tell me what are the situation in terms of education versus blasphemy in Pakistan? You can take the microphone from Ashiq.
We have a lack of opportunity. Like we have two campuses of the school where we are just our mission to uplift the Christian community. And there are 350 students are studying in my school. We are here to just talk about Ashiq Bibi's case. And I think she actually falsely implement the blasphemy case on the Ashiq Bibi. And blasphemy case is misusing actually in Pakistan just to take their own grudges. And as the Ashiq Bibi is a poor woman and working in the Falsa garden, and there was the matter of just drinking water. The ladies, as you watch the video, and Ashiq Bibi personally giving the statement of herself. First, the ladies just asked Ashiq Bibi to brought the water, and later they stopped her, and they brought the water and they drink and offered the Ashiq Bibis to drink the water. And afterward, they asked Ashiq Bibi to convert into Islam. And Ashiq Bibi said, why should I convert into Islam, and why you are talking about that? So similarly, the people are just misusing the blasphemy law in Pakistan just to take their own grudges. And later on, after 5 days of the clashes in between the ladies who are working in the Falsa garden, just they put the blame that Ashiq Bibi is just a disrespect of the Holy Prophet Muhammad.
Dernièrement,
Lastly, there has been international pressure that has been extremely strong, placed on the government of Pakistan and judges of the Supreme Court. And the mayor of Paris and recently announced that he was going to ask Paris to appoint her a citizen of honor, an honorary citizen, as a very important leader in human rights causes. You've also been in Spain, and you've also been told in Spain that there are people who support you. And if your wife is released one day, would you like to come to Europe?
Yes, I am hopeful, and I pray to my God that she will be released one day, and she will come back, and maybe she will come here to talk about what passed with her. Or I'm very thankful to Mr. Philip. He helped us. And she's in a prison. She's in a difficult condition, but she's on her faith, and she will continue. She will do that.
This is a struggle, and we are going to all try to do whatever we can to put pressure on the United Nations, on the government of Pakistan. We will sign petitions, and I know that there are initiatives to set up an international committee to help Asia Bibi for her freedom and her release. And we will do our utmost so that this accusation of blasphemy not be employed. It is not possible. It should not be that a mother of 5 could be accused of blasphemy because she drank a glass of water. And I would like to thank you, Leon and Hillel and Anita as well, because every year for the past 4 or 5 years, you have displayed the picture of Asia Bibi. You have done everything you could to broadcast the issue. And I would like to thank you. And if it weren't for you, there would be less of a she would be less in the limelight. And I would also like to thank Ariella for her help, although she's living in the United States. Now, if you have any information, perhaps you could tell us what the people sitting here today could do to help you.
I would like to request all of my brother and sisters that please help me. There are many expenses. I am poor, and I don't have sufficient amount to survive by myself. As I have 5 children also, it's very difficult to look after them. And when I am taking them to the prison to meet with their mother, they are crying, and their mother is giving them hope, and she's saying to them that one day I am hopeful that I will be released.
Je pense qu'il n'y a pas grand-chose à ajouter après ça. Je voudrais tous...
I think there's very little to add to that. I'd like us all to think of Asia Bibi and show our solidarity. And we should realize how strongly we must fight against blasphemy, the crime of blasphemy, and we must do our best so that she will be freed. Now, before we wind up, I would like to pay homage to Asia Bibi and Ashiq, and I would ask you to rise in a sign of respect for them. Thank you.
Merci infiniment. Merci.
Thank you.
Philippe, and thank you, Ashiq and Joseph, for coming here and sharing this compelling situation. We will continue, Philippe, to speak out here at the Geneva Summit, and my own organization, UN Watch, and I know the other